So yeah. Um, so yeah, man. So anyway, I wanted to get onto this whole entire Makwa issue because obviously, as you guys know, I went to Makwa's house. I opened up his fridge, I spilled his lean. You know, and that was a mistake on my part. You know, um, to basically have a blowout like that because clearly he's not in the type of mental state to actually understand what's good for him. I don't know who has been whispering in his ear, who has been brainwashing him, and the things that they've convinced him, you know, about me. They state that at no point ever, and he will prove this. He can send lawyers to me if there's anything that I've ever done to cheat him out of anything, if he's entitled to anything from me. There's never at any point where I've owed Makwa anything. I've never owed him. I've never taken his money. I've never used his money for anything ever whatsoever. Not a cent. I have shared my money with him. I have shared my resources with him. I've shared my meals with him. I brought him into my mother's house to be cared for by my family. So to see him go around and tell people all this bullshit about me is really hurtful. It's something that I cannot reconcile. After giving someone so much, you don't expect them to turn around and smack you in the face and go out there on social media and talk shit about you. That's why I got angry. You know what I mean? For him to ever call me a heartless, evil person, I've never been heartless or evil to him. If I've been heartless and evil to him, why did he come into my mother's house and sleep on her bed if I'm a heartless person? Why did he take from my kindness if I'm a heartless and evil person? You take from my kindness and then you go out there on motherfucking podcasts and talk shit about me. Motherfucker, we are tagata. You are the devil himself. Uno satani ngaphakathi kwakho, unomona ungcolile, uyinto engcolile, uyinto engcolile eno satani ngaphakathi. That's what upsets me. That's why I wanted to go to his house and basically ask him, where the fuck does he get this shit that he's talking about me? You understand? I've been nothing but kind to him. I've been nothing but, I've given him so many opportunities. The opportunities that he has today are because of me. No one else has done for him what I have done for him. And I don't want him to now bow down to me or thank. I don't want anything from him. I don't want anything from him. You understand? I've never called Makwa and say, yo, I've done A, B, and C, and D, and E, and F for you. Please do this for me. I've never asked him for anything in return. Nothing. Nothing. So for him to go out there and slander my name, it's not something I'm gonna, it takes too much time and effort to sue someone. For me to spend my money on lawyers and sue him and everything else. Yeah, now if there's anything I owe him, he must go to motherfucking lawyers and claim that money. Because if there's money that's owed to him, his kids deserve that money. He's got 2 kids that he's raising. He's got 2 kids that he's raising. You understand? I didn't fuck his baby mamas. Those are not my kids. That's not my fucking sperm. It's not my responsibility. He's a grown-ass motherfucking man. He must take responsibility for where he slings his dick. I don't go around slinging my dick, making babies I can't take care of. If I had children, they would be living under my roof in my home. You understand? That's the same shit I was calling out Scoop for. Scoop going out there saying, yo, he talks shit about me. Scoop has a problem because he's an absent father. He can't even raise his own kid. I call that shit out. I don't want people in a culture in that I contributed to, this hip-hop culture that I contribute to, I don't want them being absent fathers. It looks bad on the culture. We do not work so hard so that we can be looked at as deadbeats. Makwa is a motherfucking deadbeat. He's a fucking deadbeat. He has people staying in his house about EQ and all that shit. Why are his kids not in his house? Why can't he raise his kids in his house? People say, no, don't say it's drugs and everything else. You owe him money. I owe him not a fucking cent. I owe him not a fucking cent. He called me in a time of need when he couldn't pay his motherfucking rent. He asked me for money for rent. I gave him some rent money, and then I gave him another job opportunity. I said, okay, come to studio. Let's do some work. Let yourself get paid. I've got an international client here. When I went to his house, I found him so drugged up. I called the client. I said, let's cancel the studio session. This person is not in a state to go into studio. He's not in a state to go to studio. I'm not the type of person that will see you on drugs, see you suffering, unable to take care of yourself, and then force you to go and work. I'm not that type of person. Everybody else who went and goes to studio with Makwa when he's in the state that he's in is an abuser. They're abusing him. They're using him. You understand what I'm saying? They're using him. They're abusing him. Why the fuck are those people putting him in studio knowing that this person is not in the right state of mind? He's not in the right state of mind to be in any studio. He's not in the right state of mind to look after himself. He's a danger unto himself. He's not a person who can be a valuable contributor to our society right now. In the state of mind he's in, utagwe ile lean, utagwe ile antidepressants, our tata ngata ma sweet. You understand what I'm saying? So it really upset me. And anyone who says, yo, why are you reacting? I'm upset. I spent years helping that man. I spent years helping that man so that he can take care of himself and he can take care of his family. I don't want anyone to ask me what I did for the game, what I contributed for the game. Understand? I don't want anyone asking me that bullshit. Okay? So, this man who can't even take care of his own kids, and it's something I'm drumming in because he's not taking care of his kids. He brought children into this world and they have to be raised by baby mamas who don't have permanent employment, who don't have jobs. The other baby mama, Ushalem Kukwin. You are Makwa, you are driving around in a BMW expensive car, your child, Ulala M. Kukwin. Your firstborn, ukhuliswa emkhukwini phakathi komkhukhu. How is that normal? When I go to him and confront him about this nonsense, you guys say, no, Nota, shut the fuck up. And Makwa, you don't care. If you were to die tomorrow, you guys wouldn't give a fucking damn. Forget, let's try and help him. Let's not trash him. This person is going out there trashing me. Every time I post on my Instagram, someone says, yo, you owe Makwa money. You are spending Makwa's money. None of anything I have is Makwa's or was brought to me by Makwa. Everything he has is because I helped him. Everything. There's nothing he has. There's nothing he's achieved. There's nothing he's accomplished today. That's not because of the work that I put in to put him where he is. I don't care what you think. I don't have a right to say. At the end of the day, he's not raising his kids in his own motherfucking home. Why don't you ask him about that? Mbuzeni, why abantwana bakho bakhulelwe emkhukwini? Why? Busy ngama BMW, busy use studio. You've got other kids about EQ and all these people are out there at your studio. You're providing food for them. You're bragging about all the things about EQ. Those are adults. They've got their own parents. Your kids are suffering. Your kids are suffering. They don't have a present father. You are repeating the same thing where your father left. Why are you repeating a generational curse? You go on a podcast, you complain about how bad it was that your father wasn't there for you and everything else, and you are jealous of me because my parents raised me in the home. Don't be jealous of me. My parents did nothing special. They did what they're supposed to do. They brought me into this world. They're supposed to take care of me. It's not a favor. My parents didn't do me a favor. I'm not special. No. You brought kids into this world. Go and take care of your motherfucking kids. Go take care of your fucking kids. Take care of your fucking kids. Now, that's all I want to say about this man. He does not take care of his kids. He does not take care of himself. He's busy dragging himself. He goes out there, he joins whatever. All these people are taking advantage of him. They're taking advantage of him. They're taking advantage of him. These drugs are destructive. We're seeing how destructive they are. We're seeing people are dying. People are losing their careers because of drug abuse. We're seeing it. We're seeing it. And when someone calls it out, you say, oh no, they're crazy. Oh no, they've got anger management issues. Oh no, all this nonsense. Fuck you, man. You guys are contributing to the death of the same people that you say you're contributing to their livelihoods. Yeah?
Bro, what's
No,
up?
man. No, man.
Why are you angry?
I'm angry because when you do something for someone that is good, when you uplift someone, you don't expect them to go out there and talk shit about you. You don't come into my mother's house and then when you are out there into the world, you go and talk shit about me. Ekbeni, uma wambe pegela in her house. You came there, you are welcomed nicely. If I welcome you nicely, I make sure that there's a place for you to sleep. I teach you how to drive in my mother's car. Ngikufundisa ukudrive ngemoto kamama yami. I extend my kindness. Uzongikhuluma kabi kuma podcast msunu wakho. Yini leyo nto? Akusukuthakatha. Akusukuthakatha ngiyakubuza. I'm asking you a question. Akusukuthakatha.
Akubona ukuthakatha, bro. Just that
Why? Khohlwa yila masimo wakhulumayo wena. Ukuthakatha. It's very simple. If you are brought into my mother's house, I provide everything for you. I put a roof over your head. I give you a car to learn how to drive, to teach you things. I take you to opportunities. I take you everywhere. All these motherfuckers that you know that you're making some money off of are people I introduced you to. And I said, listen, give this guy, he's talented. Give this guy an opportunity. All the opportunities that you have is because of me. I don't even take a cent from that. I don't even take a percentage from that. I'm helping you to help you. Just to help you so that you can be good, so that you can provide for your kids. And then when I'm doing my own thing, because you see me flourishing, you hear me saying, oh, I'm a millionaire. I'm a fucking millionaire. What must I do? Must I not be a millionaire? Must I be poor? Uyidlile imali yakho. Uyidlile imali yakho. Ubhiza ukhulumana ngama-300,000. Ngithole 300,000 babhadala uBrenda 100,000. Iyephi leyo 300,000? Awusitshela iyephi? Iphelelепhi leyo 300,000 oyitholile? Iphelelепhi? Yeah? Iphelelепhi? No, ngiyabuza, iphelelепhi leyo 300,000? Futek. And all you motherfuckers that support that shit, msunye nani. Futek. Don't come into what you call. Don't talk shit about me. Don't talk shit about me. Don't talk shit about me. Don't go out there telling. If anything you say about me, you should be saying thank you. Just say thank you. Uphume entweni. If anyone asks you about me, say that nigga Nota is like Jesus Christ to me. That nigga Nota is like Jesus Christ. He saw me have nothing. He saw me getting screwed over by other people, and he helped me get somewhere in life. And he took nothing from me. He didn't ask for anything in return.
Nota.
I didn't ask the motherfucker for anything in return. Yes, what's your question?
No. It's not a question or anything. I just wanted to say I respect you. I've seen all your interviews. The only thing you've ever done was speak the truth. I'm inspired by you.
Thank you.
You have made me do what I want to do in life. And one day when I become a successful businessman because of you, I'll come and look for you and give you a share of my money or something.
No,
Thank
I
you
don't
so
want
much.
it. Oh, you succeeding is all the thanks I need. Your success is all the thanks I need. I've acquired knowledge. I share it freely. I don't keep any secrets. I give people the cheat codes. I help them get ahead. That's it. I want people to succeed. I want to see other people succeed. I want to see Makwa succeed. He mustn't get desperate because the opportunities that he had, he squandered them. And what is he doing with his life? He's out there wasting his life. He's not taking care of his kids. The opportunities that I gave him were for him to take care of his kids. If I don't see him taking care of his kids, I've got a problem with that. If I see him on live and there's 20 motherfuckers at his house, Touchline is at his house, I don't want motherfucking Touchline at your house when your kids can't be at your house. Why is Touchline at your house and your kids are not at your house?
I have one.
What type of shit is that? No, I'm just asking, what type of shit is that? Why is his child sleeping emkukwini? Why is his child sleeping emkukwini? Meanwhile, about Touchline and whoever else, about EQ and all these kids that are out there are there under a roof in a nice house. What is that? That's bullshit, man. We can't see that shit. We can't see that shit. When that nigga opens up his life, y'all niggas should be saying, yo, where are your kids? Where are your kids? Are you taking care of your kids? Huh?
I've got one question for you. It's about hip hop, the state of hip hop.
It's in a bad state. It's in a bad state. Alcohol and drugs killed SA hip hop. It's in a bad. You are seeing our legends are falling because of the drug abuse, because of the alcohol abuse. They're slaves to the liquor companies. They're slaves to the motherfucking liquor companies.
I agree with you.
They're slaves. They can't say, no, alcohol abuse is doing too much damage. Egmeni, in the fucking lockdown, these people are trying to get us to plead with the liquor company, plead with the government. Oh, please, sivuleleni impompi, sophuza utshwala sidagwe, sizibulale ngotshwala. Yini lawo masimba lawo? The people that we look up to, the people that have influence, are not telling the kids. You haven't seen one artist saying, don't do drugs. Stay away from drugs. Don't abuse alcohol. You haven't seen one of them. Not one motherfucking one. They've got all this influence and they're using it to say, hey, I've got this liquor brand. I've got this liquor brand. Here's more liquor. What is that nonsense? I'm a Simba, man.
I agree with you, Nota. Honestly, I truly agree with you. Everything you've been saying have been facts. I've researched myself. And I've realized that you're only speaking the truth. I don't know why people are against you, but that's all I just wanted to say.
It's not people that are against me. It's people who are misinformed. People are misinformed saying, yo, hey, I'm a split sheet. Yo, split sheets work in a particular way. Everybody who is on the split sheet needs to sign that split sheet. Unless everybody agrees, no money is coming out. No one is getting paid until everybody agrees. There's no split sheet that Makwa is getting paid from that he didn't agree to. Because if he's getting paid, it means he agrees. If he doesn't agree, he must appeal. He must go to Samro, say, listen, I've got a contention. I've got an appeal. Appeal. And then the money is blocked. And no one gets paid until you are satisfied and everyone agrees. That's how it works with those things. You don't go out there on Instagram live and talk shit about people and say, yo, no, my split sheet. I work on lao masimba lao.
I agree with you. I truly do. I just wanted to thank you. That's all. Nothing much.
No problem.
Thank you so
No
much.
problem. No problem. Thank you for being a sensible human being.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, I've got a meeting right now. I'm done. You know, I'm done. You teach a man to fish, and then he doesn't want to fish. He wants the fish to be put on his plate for him. Then he must pay for that. I taught you how to fish, motherfucker, so that you wouldn't have to suffer. You disappoint me. You disgust me, man. After all the opportunities I've given you, you still can't take care of yourself. Huh? You've got your kids living in a motherfucking shack. Sis. Amanyala, man. You're fucking shit. Busy. Upuzana nama drugs. Udama drugs. Ngama uthola ubhizi ngama drugs, uzimpopa ngama drugs, uzimpopa ngama drugs. Uyihlazo wena ha Makwa, uyihlazo. And I came to your house and I told you that shit. Motherfucker, face to face. I came to your motherfucking house and I told you that you're a piece of shit. You're a deadbeat. You're a freaking deadbeat. And there was nothing you could do about it.
It's fighting, bro. What's up,
yeah, I'm listening.
How's it?
I'm listening. Nalama drugs or what that? I emptied your fucking fridge. I emptied your fridge. I came to your house, I emptied your fridge. There was no food in your fridge. All there was drugs.
Human back super about love.
You're saying, Mzongongo, I'm a drugs, man. Please, I'm a drugs, man. Oh.
Back super good man.
Against the land, lama drugs, they make you disrespect people. The same people who gave you opportunities when you had nothing. The same people who put you on. You're busy with the fucking drugs. All you had was drugs in the fridge. He had nothing in his fridge. All he had was my Fanta. He had nothing in his fridge. You've got antidepressant pills.
And good man, like I hate what they do.
What stress did I bring that man? I haven't bothered him. I've been continuing with my life. I've got no business with him.
True.
I no longer work at the company that he's working at or that he was working at. I'm no longer there. It's none of my business. He's a grown fucking man. He needs to take care of his kids. He needs to take care of his family. He's a motherfucking deadbeat. That's what he is. He's a piece of shit, scumbag, deadbeat.
And I don't understand how everyone is fighting you. Does it make sense? Like the whole
for what?
Is fighting you. I don't know why. Because
it's because I'm fighting the drugs. It's because I'm fighting the drugs. I'm fighting the abuse. That's it.
Sense. Like after everything you've done for them, that's how they thank you now. All of them. I don't know why.
So fuck them. Fuck them. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna suffer and they're gonna suffer. I'm not gonna lift a finger to help them anymore. They must take care of themselves. They're grown men. Okay?
And now
bazobona bazophelela ngala drugs. Bazophelela ngalo tshwala. Bazobona.
And now Makwa is trying to use your name to gain clout because he dropped split sheet and then he didn't say anything valid there. He just said authority in Amasimba what. He didn't say anything because I thought maybe he was gonna say something which is tangible. So clearly they got nothing on you. It has been proven because
there's nothing.
They should prove it. If ever there's something, they need to prove it because they didn't prove anything against you. Even Questa went on the interview with McG, he didn't say anything.
Nothing.
And now Marco keep on spreading lies that you took his millions and stuff like that. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why. I'm still trying to understand why are they fighting with these guys. What did you do to them? Because I feel like you changed their lives.
It's because they fucked it up. It's because they fucked it up. I gave them an opportunity and they fucked it up, and now they don't know what to do.
Yes.
They're mad that I'm continuing with my life, that my things are fine. Of course my things are fine. I know what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm not a deadbeat.
I want to ask you something about Questa. Like, how do you what's your take on his album right now? Because it's not doing well. What do you think? Maybe what's the cause?
I don't have any take. I don't have any take. All those niggas need to figure it out. They need to figure it out themselves.
I think Mark was supposed
They
to
need to figure it out themselves. That's it. But he's an ungrateful son of a bitch.
Not grateful because now he always everywhere he goes talk about your name, like everywhere he goes.
For what?
I don't know why. Everywhere he goes, so it's like now he can't blow up on himself, right? Like he just needs you.
He must blow up on his own steam. He mustn't mention my name.
He won't blow that one. That one won't blow. That one won't blow.
How?
I'm gonna show you. Makwa will not blow up. He's trying so hard. I've seen his music videos and explaining, and he went to the Sovereign podcast saying lies and stuff.